The horde began to pass. Our survivor had no idea he had this many following him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Just as he thought there were no more, another 2 began to walk past the front of the alleyway. He started to shiver. The alley was colder than he first thought, or was that just the sight of the zombies? More were beginning to walk down his right-hand side. A quick check behind him meant that thankfully nothing was sneaking in on him. All he could do was keep as quiet as possible and hope that the zombies avoided this dark alleyway. He began to check what loot was on the floor. A can of Pepsi. He preferred Coke, but now was not a time to be fussy. A wanderer walked directly past the alleyway. They were searching. Maybe they could smell the fear. They knew he was around. It was just a matter of time. He had to think of up his escape route, and fast. The survivor's legs were slowly beginning to seize up. At this rate he couldn't outrun them. The noises they made were sounding more and more irritable. They were hungry, starving even. He may be their first fresh meal for weeks. He had another look at the loot. Flares. These could be useful at night, if he made it that far. The zombies were becoming more frequent at the front of the alley. Perhaps a slow crawl back just to scope out the area would help bring some life back to his legs. But disaster! No sooner had he turned around but a zombie walked in. In shock he began to crawl back, not quite finding his feet. He sprinted out the alley. He knew he was being followed, but by how many? The survivor tried to run around a wall and through some shrubbery, to no avail. A quick check behind confirmed 2 following. He was running deep into the city's industrial centre now. He didn't like it. Running past a building, he spotted a ladder. It could be his way out of trouble. The zombies were getting even closer. He needed the high ground. Another loop around the building will hopefully increase the distance between him and the zombies. He began to wonder if the ladder was safe. How old was it? Was it rusty? If he fell to his death, it would be an insult to all he had survived thus far. But he couldn't give up hope. Not yet. He had come so far and worked so hard to survive. He managed to get to the ladder. He began to climb. A few hits from the zombies clawing at his legs. The ladder was rusty as he climbed. The rail cut into his hands like butter, but he couldn't stop. Not till the top. Getting onto the roof, he decided to look over the edge to see if they had followed. Luckily no. Maybe they couldn't. Another look towards the residential part of the city showed a small tower, a potential place to visit and observe. But for now, all our survivor wanted to do was rest.